What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from SneakerFiles.com, and today I'm going to go over the releases from Nike and Jordan brand for the month of March. Now, before I get into things, like always, greatly appreciate a thumbs up, and if you're new here, make sure to subscribe by hitting the button below. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell so you can be alerted when I drop a new video. Now, it's very possible that these release dates get moved around or even new ones added in. So in the case that it does, there will be a link in the description below which will take you to SneakerFiles.com, our Nike release dates page, and our Air Jordan release dates page, which will be updated there. Now, I'll also update you in future news videos. So from Nike, we do have a lot, and Jordan brand. However, Nike hasn't unveiled everything they're releasing for the month of March. There's a lot of Air Max releases, also the big bubble that has yet to pop up. That's supposed to release in March. And like I mentioned, I'll make sure to keep you in the loop of all those in future videos. But there's a ton of other releases, and now let's get into it. First up, we have what's called the Clouds Pack. This will consist of the Nike Air Force 1 Low and the Nike Dunk High. The two will feature cloud-like graphics across the upper. The Dunk has it on the overlays, while the Air Force 1, it features it throughout the base. The two will release on March 1st. The retail price for the Air Force 1 Low is $120, while the Dunk High will cost you $135. If you missed out on the undefeated Nike Air Force 1 Low and Fauna Brown, they will release once again, this time on the Sneakers app, which will take place on March 1st. The retail price will be $160. We do have a release date for the off-white Nike Air Force 1 Mid in pine green. However, this is for in clothing, so they're currently doing a raffle at the time of recording, and in clothing will ship to the States. Now, there will be a wider release, including at stateside retailers, but we don't have that date just yet. So March 2nd is the date for end, and the retail price is $185. Supreme just unveiled both of their colorways of the Nike Air BAKIN. Not only that, they gave us some release info. I'm probably going to go over the shoes more in my next news video, even though they would have released. Well, it'll be on the same day because I plan on dropping that video on Thursday with some pretty big news, so be on the lookout for that video. Now, one pair comes dressed in black, speed red, and multicolor, while the other is dressed in white and yellow. So both pairs will drop on March 2nd via Supreme. You'll be able to get them online. And then a release will take place in Japan on March 4th. The retail price is $160 each. March is known as Air Max month, and specifically on March 26th is Air Max Day, but Nike has spread out the releases throughout the month. This has happened over the last several years, and the first one up is the Nike Air Max 1 Safari in Summit White. This is a women's release, and it'll feature a Summit White, Phantom, Cell, and Photon Dust colorway. Now, if you want to grab these, they drop on March 3rd via the Sneakers app, and the retail price will be $150. DOYENNE Skateboards, I believe that's how you pronounce it. If I mispronounced it, I do apologize. They'll release their own Nike SB Blazer Low, and we have two release dates. So the first one will be at skate shops, and that will take place on March 3rd. And then we have a wider release, which will take place on March 8th via the Sneakers app. The retail price will be $100. For those that don't know, DOYENNE was founded in 2017 in Scotland and is a skateboarding brand and design studio run by women. The brand promotes diversity in the pursuit of equality and unity. After first releasing at Social Status, the Nike Air FAUMPOSITE 1 Dream a World in Particle Gray, also being called Tech Gray, will have a wider release. So I've been seeing some retailers state that this shoe will debut on March 10th. However, they are currently listed on the Sneakers app, and the release will take place on March 3rd. The retail price will be $250. Originally listed to release on March 1st, the Nike Dunk Low SANDDRIFT in SANDDRIFT, Hemp, and Cell will now debut on March 4th. They'll also be available on the Sneakers app, and the retail price is $110. Also, this is a women's exclusive release. Another release celebrating Air Max Day, we have the LeBron Nike Air Max 1 Liverpool. For those that don't know, LeBron James owns a minority stake to the Liverpool Football Club. And for those that want to grab this pair, they drop on March 4th via the Sneakers app, and the retail price will be $180. Fly Streetwear will debut their Nike SB Dunk Low in March. Currently, we have a release date set for March 4th. and that's expected to take place at select skate shops in Shanghai, China. Now, I do know that this shoe will release at more retailers, including in the States. Currently, we don't have that date. So once that's available, I'll update you in the following news video. And like I mentioned, March 4th is the release date and the retail price will be $120. On March 7th, Nike will release the Future is Equal pack, which consists of the Nike Dunk Low and the Air Max 90. Both are women's exclusive releases. The two feature canvas throughout, as well as special messages. For those that are interested in grabbing, the retail price for the Dunk Low is $110, while the Air Max 90 will cost you $140. Like I mentioned, March 7th is the release date. There's been a lot of talk about the Tiffany Nike Air Force 1 Low coming out. A lot of people aren't happy with the colorways. Some say the price isn't worth it. I'm not here to really talk about any of that. I did want to make mention of it just because I've been seeing it pretty much everywhere. Now, if you're a fan of the shoe and you plan on buying them, the release date is March 7th and the retail price is $400. Also, they will be available on the Sneakers app as well as Tiffany's website and select neighborhood retailers. So just as a suggestion, try giving one of your local mom and pop shops a call and see if they're getting them in. The Air Max 97 Gold Bullet will finally release. I know a lot of people have been asking about this shoe, and they are scheduled to debut on March 7th. The retail price will be $185. They will be available on the Sneakers app as well as many other retailers. The Nike Dunk Low Oregon, aka Reverse Brazil, will release at Nike on March 8th. Now, I know a lot of retailers already released this shoe. Apparently, Nike had some late shipments or something. So they're dropping them on March 8th, and the retail price will be $110. FaZe Clan will also debut their Nike Zoom LeBron Next Gen collaboration. I do believe select retailers dropped them back in February. However, they will drop on Nike.com on March 9th, and the retail price will be $160. As we're getting closer to the middle of the month of March, Nike Sportswear has several dunks with various materials being used, and first up we have the Nike Dunk Low Black Suede. This pair features a black, team gold, and coconut milk colorway, and they'll drop on March 9th, and the retail price will be $120. Next up we have the Nike Dunk Low Industrial Blue. Now I believe some retailers already dropped them, but they will debut on Nike on March 9th for $120. This colorway I actually really like, but I'm sure they're going to sell pretty fast. Using the same materials, the Nike Dunk Low Light Orwood Brown will also debut on the same day, which is March 9th. As you can see, it's some sort of pack going on here. We have like these cross stitchings on the heel tab, and they will be available on Nike, and the retail price is $120. This shoe hasn't been listed on any retailers. However, from my sources, I was told that the Nike Air Max 1 SHIMA will debut on March 10th. This will also be available at stateside retailers. It's a combination of the two original colorways, and the retail price will be $160. Now, on March 10th, one retailer, DTLR, has listed that the uninterrupted Nike LeBron 20 Speak Your Truth will debut on March 10th. Now, it's very possible that the date could get delayed, but currently March 10th is the release date and the retail price will be $200. Once again, Nike is giving you the chance to purchase the Nike Dunk High Panda. They will release once again in men's and women's sizing, which will take place on March 11th. Both will be available on Nike.com, and the retail price is $125 each. Since they're dropping the highs, Nike is also releasing the Nike Dunk Low Panda for the millionth time, but if for some reason you missed out on any other restocks or the initial release date, here is your, I think, 12th or 13th chance if we're being realistic. Now, they will debut on March 11th for $110. They'll also be available in men's and women's sizing. Actually, they'll drop, it looks like, in full family sizing. The Nike Air Max Penny 1 Tiger Stripes, I believe, was initially expected to release in January, possibly February. I can't remember. However, they were delayed, and the new release date is March 16th, and the retail price will be $190. The Nike Air Zoom Generation First Game is scheduled to release on March 21st. Now, this pair is currently not on the Sneakers app, nor is it showing up at any other retailers, but I was told by my source that they will debut on March 21st, and the retail price is $180. It is still possible that the release could get moved around, but if anything changes, I'll make sure to update you in the following news video. Another LeBron release for the month of March, we have the Nike LeBron 20 Nike Lifer. The shoe is showing up on the release calendars to release on March 23rd, and the retail price will be $200. We just showed this pair in the previous news video, and this is the Nike Air Max 1 Premium Coral Stardust. Now, at the time of recording, they are scheduled to release on May 26th, which is Air Max Day, and the retail price is $160. Also, this date isn't confirmed, but more on that soon. One of the last releases for the month of March when it comes to Nike is the Nike Air GRIFFEY Max 1 Cincinnati Reds. This shoe was currently scheduled to release on March 30th for $170. Moving on to Jordan Brand, and we have a release date for the Nike Air Ship in Pine Green. Now, this release date is for Asphalt Gold, and that is March 1st. The retail price will be $150. Also, a wider release is expected to take place, including stateside retailers. However, at the time of recording, we don't have that date. We have release details for the Maniere Air Jordan 12 in white and black. So first, I want to talk about the white pair. This shoe is scheduled to release on March 2nd at Maniere's website at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, originally, they were expected to debut on February 24th, but they delayed the release, so March 2nd is the date. Now, for the black pair, they will drop on the Sneakers app on March 2nd, so the same day. And the retail price for both is $225. Also, they will be available in extended women's sizing, which starts out at a women's size 5, which is a men's size 3.5, and it'll go up to a women's size 15.5, which is a men's size 14. Now, official images did pop up for the white pair, so there is a possibility that they could drop on the Sneakers app later on, but currently that date isn't known. Just a day later, on March 3rd, the Air Jordan 14 Low Metallic Silver will debut in women's sizing. Now, the size range for this pair will go up to a men's size 10.5, which is a women's size 12, and the retail price will be $180. A day later, after the Air Jordan 14, we have the Air Jordan 5 UNC. Now, this was kind of a letdown because initially, this shoe was supposed to release in full family sizing. Now, I'm not sure if it was due to the manufacturers, but now they're only going to release in adult sizing, and this will take place on March 4th. The retail price will be $225. These will be available at most retailers, including the Sneakers app. Another women's release taking place this month is the Air Jordan 2 Low UNC to Chicago. Now, this shoe will be pretty much available everywhere, including the Sneakers app, and they're currently scheduled to release on March 8th. Now, since they're available in women's sizing, they'll go up to a women's size 12, which is a men's size 10.5. The retail price will be $150. Most retailers will release the Air Jordan 37 Low in Team Red on March 8th. This is a women's exclusive release, and if you don't want to wait until March 8th, they are available now on Nike, and the retail price is $175. Having a similar vibe as the Air Jordan 37 Low, we have the Air Jordan 1 Mid SC Tiki Leaf. This is again a women's exclusive release, and they're currently scheduled to debut on March 8th for $135. This pair should be available at most retailers. I know DTLR is one of them, Hibbett Sports, and I believe Finish Line. I recently went over this shoe in the news video, but dropping in March is the Air Jordan 1 Mid Invert. Also known as Split, it features a split design. Also, it is a women's exclusive, and they drop on March 10th for $130. This pair will be available on Nike.com. This pair I do believe released at a lot of retailers. Maybe Nike received a late shipment, but it's the Air Jordan 1 Low Ice Blue. This is a women's exclusive, and it features a white and ice blue colorway. So if you want to grab them, March 10th is the release date. The retail price is $110, and they will be available on Nike.com. Easily the biggest release of the month is the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. Now, Nike already did a shock drop on them. However, if you missed out on that, they're going to be available once again. Now, pretty much every retailer will have them. However, that doesn't mean that they're going to be an easy cop. So my suggestion is to wake up early, enter all your raffles, and all that good stuff. But this pair is set to release on March 11th. They will be available in full family sizing. So adult will cost $210, grade school will cost $150, preschool will cost $90, and toddler sizing will retail at $75. This shoe has grown on me a lot. It's the Air Jordan 1 High OG SKYLINE. Even the packaging has that same gradient detailing. But as you can see, there's a lot of releases coming this month, so I may pass on this. I may not. I'm not entirely sure just yet, but they're currently scheduled to release on March 18th. They will be available exclusively in adult sizing, and the retail price will be $180. A couple days ago, we received a first look at the Nike SB Air Jordan 4 Pine Green. Now, I plan on going more over the shoe in the next news video. However, for this one, I'm going to talk about the release details, and currently they're scheduled to release on March 20th. Now, it's very possible that date could get delayed, but for now, March 20th, and the retail price is $225. I currently don't know the size range, but I have heard that this shoe will be available at select skate shops as well as Jordan brand retailers. So no confirmation on the sneakers app just yet, but stay tuned for more info. Towards the end of the month, the Air Jordan 2 Low Craft in Melon Tint will debut. This pair features a Cell, Melon Tint, Light Curry, and Cobblestone color combination. They will drop on March 24th in men's sizing, and the retail price will be $150. If you're a fan of this pair, I definitely would hold off on them. I believe that they're going to go on sale. Last up for the month is the Air Jordan 37 Low BRED. This pair features a black, metallic gold, university red, and dark gray color combination. Now, they're currently scheduled to release on March 30th. However, it's very possible that the release could get delayed or even moved forward. This date isn't 100% confirmed just yet, and the retail price will be $185. And that recaps your Nike and Jordan brand release dates for March 2023. It's possible that more dates could get added in, or some may be delayed. In the case that it does, there is a link in the description below pointing you to SneakerFiles.com, our Nike release dates page, as well as our Air Jordan release dates page, and that will be updated constantly. Now, I'll also update you in future videos, so you can always catch it here. Let me know what you plan on picking up for the month of March. For me, it's definitely the white cement Air Jordan 3, the reimagined pair. I kind of want the Skyline ones. The Air Jordan 14 Low Metallic Silver, that's a definite pickup. And from Nike, I'm going to be honest, I'm not really feeling anything. I really don't want the Tiffany. I don't want to spend $400 on a pair of Air Force Ones. It's cool, but it's just not for me. But if I had to say something, possibly the Nike Air BAKIN, the Supreme collab. I'm not a huge fan of Supreme collabs, but there's certain ones that I do like. It's been so long since the Air BAKIN has released, so that could be a possibility. As well, the Big Bubble, if that drops in March, which they should, although we don't have a release date for them yet, that pair is a definite pickup. But like always, let me know down in the comment section what you liked or disliked, what you plan on picking up, or if you have any questions. Again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned to SneakerFiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.